Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back. I hope you're having a fantastic one out there. What are we doing today? We're listening to this track. Silver Bird is Heading for the Sun. This is going to be off of the album Whenever I Seem to Be Far Away, fourth solo album by Terje Rypdal. I hope that I'm pronouncing his name correctly. I've never heard of Mr. Rypdal, but we're listening to this because this specific track had been suggested by Martin Patterson. So Martin, thank you so much for the recommendation. Thank you for the suggestion. And I see that Eagles Rule, you also agreed about Mr. Rypdal as well, said he's a really great musician. This was a track that you had recommended, and listen, I have extra time today. I'm just trying to get to some of your suggestions that you guys are mentioning and give them a listen. So let's go ahead and dive straight on into it. Why wait? Why delay? It's the first track on the album. Let's go ahead and jump right in. Silver Bird is Heading for the Sun. Like a cool soundtrack. I was not expecting this to happen. What a weird jazzy some sort of sound. I love the hi-hats coming in with the mellotron there. It's like so muddy in here too. He's shredding this thing like holds wood. I love the depth of that basement. Staticky. Shakers are so tangible over here. Bass gets to groove a little bit here. Just set down a pad. Just chilling. There's the Mellotron coming back. Explosion. That's a nice resolution. Gotta say that. I mean, I see that this is from ECM Records, and I guess this is like that typical ECM jazz kind of sound where, yeah, it's jazz, but there's something about it that's like not quite. This track, I really like the bass playing and the bass sound. When it gets into those deep, cavernous tones, it just reverberates around the walls, and it is sensational. It shakes your ribs a little bit. On the bass is going to be, sorry if I mispronounce any of the names, Svenjung Hovenshaw. I know I did not say that correctly, but really love the bass playing. And I like how about maybe 3/4 of the way through, the bass just kind of settled into a groove of the percussion and just kind of played, I wouldn't say in a light way, but in a more space-esque kind of way. You know, the thickness of the sound of the bass filled in a lot of the room. But otherwise, it was really just them kind of riding along. John Christensen on percussion here, and really enjoyed the drumming as well. I mean, the drumming was fiery, but also just knew how to lay down a cool groove at the same time. And bouncing back and forth between the two is not an easy task, and to do it so seamlessly, but also make it sound good and sound like it makes sense. And I think that he did a fantastic job of doing that. Rypdal. Now, like I said, I've never heard of Mr. Rypdal, but he plays the guitar throughout the track. You really get that guitar coming in the, I don't know, first quarter, whenever, I guess maybe more in the middle, when it just rips into that solo. The playing there was kind of like, it reminded me of Alan Holdsworth, just like kind of an aggressive style that came in and just kind of rocked the track and brought a completely different energy, especially compared to the energy I thought we were going to have in the very beginning of this track. Here, and the Mellotron coming in, which is a super welcome surprise. Mellotron performed by Pete Knudsen. And I really thought that was a cool combination. The trumpet, which that's going to be, well, actually it's French horn, Ad Ulberg. That was a cool combination between the two. Very Hassel-esque. And this was really beautiful. When this began, I thought the whole track was going to be kind of in that specific vein. That is our silver bird. But boy, did we Icarus this up and head towards the sun, burning up our wax wings. It got into that. And the guitar plays in such an almost odd way, in the sense of it plays almost at complete odds with this beginning. You know, this is completely different from this. Now, I'd be remiss if I didn't say my honest thoughts. One, I wish the track stayed in this vein right here. And two, I think the track went on a bit long. After a while, I was just kind of like, okay, I get it. But I did like a few parts in here, especially when it got back towards the end. This final resolution was really nice. The solo in the middle, can I tell you? I liked everything happening around the solo more than the guitar playing itself in this specific moment in the track. I loved what the bass was doing, the keys, the drums. Like, I loved what everyone else was doing. The guitar just, it didn't hit me in this track for the most part. It felt at odds in certain moments with what I typically, personally, and enjoy. I like the more subtle moments. There's not as many of them with the guitar, but they're there. Just not as many, and maybe not as obvious as some of the louder moments, such as what we just heard. But it's not bad. But I kind of wish this sounds bad. I don't mean it in any sort of offensive way. But I wish that the guitar was maybe playing a little bit more subtle in sections like that, because I just liked how much of the rhythm played such a cool heart. This was great. You know, guitar playing, lighter tones. See what I mean? Like here, allowing everything to kind of focus. And I love the touches that is added with the guitar here. And of course, I have a certain bias towards bass, so I can't help that. But yeah, that's what I feel about this track. That's my feelings in totality. Let me know what you guys thought of it, of course, in the comments down below. I appreciate you always joining me here, stopping by, listening to me go on and on and on. And whether you agree or not, I just appreciate you all stopping by and at least checking out the music itself. So I hope you all, have a great day out there. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.